Welcome, everyone. I kind of cut it off a little bit. Welcome, everyone, to another edition of hashtag SSS Pod. This is another Save Points. We're going to be talking some more video games. We got some Xbox One, some PS4, PS5. We're going to be talking new game releases. We're going to be talking about the free games that are going on for everything going on, and a little bit of other stuff. I am Ryan, being joined by my older brother Nathan.
The OG.
Big money, big prizes. I love it.
Dude, that sounded just like it. That was crazy.
That was awesome. And also, we are being joined by our younger brother, the one, the only Sean.
The me.
So, what's up, everyone? So, how you guys been? You been good? You been playing some games at all?
Today, Junior. That was me. I'll take that back.
Right.
I bought the new Mario.
Woo!
Oh yeah, me and Nathan talked about that last week, but since you weren't here, you can give us your thoughts. How is it? How do you like it?
It was exactly how I remembered it. And then I remember why I didn't want to play Super Mario 64. But I had fun.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters, right? So
That's what games are for.
I went on a downloading spree here lately. I've been downloading a bunch of games on Game Pass on Xbox. I've been playing Battletoads. I finally got around to playing that game.
Impossible.
That game is hard as hell. I can't beat the first boss.
I know.
It's freaking ridiculous. Like, it is the hardest thing I've ever played in my life. I'm telling you. Like, it is not like it's the first boss. Like, you get past this little bit, and you go past this other bit, and then that's it. And then I'm like, okay, well, I am screwed.
So is it like the second level of the Lion King then?
Oh, it's harder. I died within like you can use all three Battletoads at different times, and I like the game. Like, the art style's cool. But it's just super hard.
I don't believe you.
I've also
let me come over to your house and I'll be
Hey,
it for
dude,
you.
we can try to do a video on it, and I'm telling you, we will fail within.
Yeah, we can all three
seconds.
play it.
All right.
Yeah.
All three play it.
Yes, let's do that. I've
Is that
also
was on Game Pass? Yeah.
yeah, it's on Game Pass right now so.
Okay.
I've also been playing Fallout New Vegas. It's on Game Pass as well right now. I have retrying that game. I remembered that the game is harder. Like, I forgot that the game doesn't really give you like any direction. You kind of just get thrown in. You're like, here you go, and then you. So it's fun. It's better than I remembered. I think I don't know why. I never really liked the game when it originally came out. I'm going to try to play through that and beat that. And I've also been playing a cool little game called Hot Shot Racing. It's also on Game Pass. It is in the style of like Cruising USA, the old arcade games. It's very fun. There is online on it, which I did not try out because my internet sucks. But
Because you're no good.
Hot Shot Racing, there's 3 modes. So there's basic arcade mode, where it's just how it is in the arcade. You have a set time to get through the next checkpoint. There's Cops and Robbers mode, where 2 players are started off as cops, and they have to catch and wreck the other players. Once you wreck one, they become a cop. If you're a robber, you got to try to survive as long as you can, which is pretty fun. Even with the computers, it's pretty fun. And there's also Explode mode. Basically, it's, you drive around, and then once you get hit so many times or are in last place, you lose damage, and then you eventually explode, and the last one alive wins. It's very fun. It's very.
So it's almost like.
Go ahead.
Sounds like rock and roll racing.
A little bit. It's got an old school kind of arcadey kind of art style to it, which I like. It's really fun. I would honestly recommend if you want a game. There's not really any like story mode. There's like a campaign mode, but it's just going through like how you would do in the arcade, like 4 stages at a time. It's just a fun game to mess around with, honestly. But that's what I've been playing this week. I've been on a spree. I've got a bunch of games still downloading. I got a Power Rangers game downloading soon.
Yes.
Yeah, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers.
I'm going to be playing Tell Me Why as soon as it gets done. And I will be doing a full review on that game once I beat it. So yeah, I got a bunch of games downloading. I'm trying to get back into gaming. I kind of fell off for a while, but I'm back. So let's get into the news. We have some Xbox One news. So a select few of lucky individuals have gotten Xbox Ones early, and they have given their reviews. So. I just now noticed, Sean, like, you have no must, you, like, shaved, and it's really weird.
Thanks for noticing. Nobody else did. I appreciate it.
So, Nathan, do you want to talk about the Xbox reviews and how they say they're stacking up compared to the Xbox
Yeah.
One?
Yep. So basically, some guys got their hands on it. They did a little review, showed what it's all about, and this thing, man. You know, like certain games when you load a game up and you turn it on, and it takes fucking, I don't know, turns on. Well, they were trying out old Xbox One games on the Series X, and it was like freaking 13 seconds, 30 seconds. They were all under a minute, like load times. And then they were showing games, those old games, and it was like there were no load times in the games. They just eliminated all of them.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, and then they showed a new feature where you could jump from game to game, and it's seamless. Like you can just go from one game to another without and you don't have to worry about saving because it saves your progress in every game that you play.
Yeah.
Like you just start right where you started off. It was pretty cool.
That might be like the coolest feature I saw on the Series X is the seamless jump from game to game. So you can just close one, open another one, and then you can jump back and forth. That's super cool. It's super frustrating on the Xbox One. You have to like turn the game off, then restart it. I know they said they played Grand Theft Auto 4, I think, is what they said they played on the Xbox Series X, and it ran it better than ever, and it started up right away, which is really cool, because that game had about an hour road time.
Wonder how San Andreas would do at that point.
Man, I tell you what, Rockstar Games have – I want to know, like, Red Dead Redemption 2, because that game's load times is about 2 hours. But that's the coolest feature that I've seen is the jump back and forth, whatever they're calling. I don't know what they're calling it, but I like it. Really.
Speaking of playing older games, at what age do you consider a console retro? How many years?
2 generations.
So you're saying the original Xbox is now considered retro?
No, that would be the 360, Ryan.
Oh shit! I forgot. Yeah. So the
The 360 came out 15 years ago.
God, 15? Well, I mean, yeah. I was 15 when that thing came out. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, 15 years is probably. That's kind of what music does too, right? Like classic is considered like 15 to 20 years. So, I guess 15 would be.
Now we're just waiting on Justin Bieber to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Goddamn.
I consider like PS2, Xbox 360. Yeah, they'd be retro, I guess. I agree. Maybe the Wii as well.
Oh yeah.
So we also have some PS5 game news. There are a lot of people's PS5s have been delayed till 2021, late 2021, and some people's orders have been canceled altogether.
Late 2021?
Yeah, they've had some people say they're not going to get their PlayStation 5s till like the end of 2021. And some people, they get an email saying, "Hey, we're just canceling your order. You're not getting one." So there's a lot of unhappy people right now with Sony.
Nathan, did you talk about your experiences with trying to order your stuff?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I hope everybody enjoyed that.
He was very upset.
Enjoyed my pain.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes.
How many people listen to the podcast on average?
I don't know. A
You
couple.
don't know? A couple?
A couple.
We get 50
5
listeners,
million.
we'll do the hot sauce challenge, and
um,
everybody will cry.
we also have a new kind of system. Well, not really a system. Amazon launched their official streaming gaming service called Amazon
Yes.
Luna.
Yeah. Named after my daughter, man. I have to buy it.
Yeah. So it's launched now, like it's currently available. It's cloud-based, basically the way Google Stadia is, but I feel like it's better because you're just paying one price and you don't have to pay for the games. Which
More like it's set up more like Netflix for gaming.
yeah, it's
That doesn't sound like a bad gig.
So I'll show you so right now it's in early access. So there's not. So right now early access it's $6 a month. It gets you unlimited hours of play, up to 1080p, 60 frames per second. 4K will be coming. You can stream on 2 devices at the same time. You can play on PC, Mac, Fire TV, apps, and your phone, or iPhone and iPad. So, yeah. So they don't have a lot of games yet, but they do have a pretty good library currently. They have games like.
But does that Flappy Bird?
They have games like Grid, Sonic Mania, Resident Evil Biohazard, Overcooked, Assassin's Creed. So they do have a good selection of games. Currently.
It also has all the games separated into categories. So all your first person shooters will be in one spot, all your racing games will be in another spot. Pretty cool.
So you can use any controller at all because it's hooked up to your web. As long as it's a Bluetooth controller, or you can plug it into your computer or laptop or whatever, you can use it. It sounds cool. I don't think I'll be able to do it just due to internet issues, but we'll see.
It's definitely gonna kill Google Stadia.
Oh, Stadia's gonna die if this picks up. Because Stadia, you have to pay a monthly subscription, plus you have to pay for the games. You're not getting any games built in, so it eliminates the whole point of a subscription service if you're paying for the games as well as you pay for the. It's.
That'd be like having Netflix and having to pay for the movies.
Well, Disney did that, but
Well, one movie, Ryan. One movie.
One movie that I'm not gonna pay for. I'll wait till December or whatever when it comes free. Anyway, well, I just wanted to hit on that because it is pretty cool. We have way more video game options out there than we've ever had before. With PS5, Xbox Series X, the Luna, Stadia, the X Cloud. We've got more ways to game than we've ever had ever.
The Sega Fog.
Yeah, good old Sega Fog.
The Sega Fog, the Nintendo Switch. We got gaming out the wazoo.
At least that's only in Japan, the Sega Fog.
For now.
Oh my god.
The one thing that we touched on this. We touched on.
They're delicious.
We touched on this last week, but I feel like Sony's going to have to come up with something mobile-wise because Xbox has the xCloud, The Switch is the Switch, and now you've got the Amazon and you've got Google. Sony's going to fall behind if they don't come up with some sort of mobile option for gaming, because I mean everyone else is going to have one. They're going to be the only thing out there with that one. So
The Sony Play Cell.
I might
The Sony Play.
pick up yeah. I might pick up one of those controllers for your phone for the X Cloud and might give that a whirl and show you guys what it's all about.
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
It's probably gonna suck ass.
Come on. Be a little optimistic about it.
That controller looks like PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox had a fucking baby.
It is. It's very fucked up. It's very.
Pull pictures of it up, Ryan. I haven't seen it.
I showed it. I thought I showed it to you.
It's shaped like a black Super Nintendo controller, Sean. But the buttons are Xbox buttons. But then there's two knobs in the front, like a PlayStation. Like they took all three controllers and they just crammed it into one piece of shit.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, Sean, look. Hold on. How do I do this? I forgot how to do this.
Have you guys played Among Us?
I have not. You told me about it.
I did tell you about it.
Ooh, Ryan's about to show us something.
Better not be a dick.
It better not be.
All right.
I see nothing.
There's the xCloud controller, Sean. Right there.
What? Right where?
Yeah, where? We don't see it.
What is that?
You know what? I'm sorry that Google Images isn't working. But yeah, it's like an Xbox Nintendo controller. Right there.
It's so bizarre.
That looks like the Nintendo Pro controller for the Wii.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it
Are you
does.
looking at the right one? Are you looking at the right one?
The big one on
That
your
black,
right.
that one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, look up the classic. I didn't mean Pro. Look up the classic controller for the Wii.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it.
Okay, it does. I remember what that looks like. Yeah. But yeah, so that's
No,
that.
pull it up anyway. Pull it up anyway. I want to prove my point.
Nah, we get it. Hey,
No.
it's got the triggers on the back though, so it's got the 4 buttons on the top somehow. I don't know how they cram 4 buttons on that little fucker. But
That's weird
Made
as
them very
hell.
small. Why'd you put down controller?
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
You froze.
Well,
Yeah, that first one.
yeah.
It looks like that, but without a wire.
it has a stand, Sean, that your phone locks into. So you have your controller, and you'll be playing with your screen right in front of your face with your controller. Like.
Well, there's companies that make controllers that work like the Switch controller, where it hooks onto the side of your phone, and so they make it look like
that.
Yeah, it's like a Switch for your phone. So
I think that one would be a little better.
It would probably be, because I don't think I could handle having my phone trying to play it like that. Real quick, I want to go through the free games this month for Xbox One Gold and PS Plus.
I love me some free.
So Xbox doesn't have much. Okay, so being that it's October, a lot of these games are going to be Halloween related. So available October 1st, which is what, tomorrow or 2 days from now?
Yep.
Slay Away Camp Butcher's Cut will be available October 1st. That'll be available all month. Also, starting on October 5th to the 15th, it'll be Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. That's an Xbox 360,
I ain't
Xbox
playing
One
that.
game. And then the
Yeah, I
second
remember
two games are Made of Skur and Costume
What
Quest.
the fuck? What the hell is that?
I don't know. I really have no idea.
I've never heard of either one of those games.
I don't know.
Hopefully
And then-
PlayStation's a little better.
Let me get to that real quick.
I hope it's a little better than that. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
That ain't much to choose. I mean, free is free, but damn.
I might check out Slay Away Camp. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that I don't know, but I love the name.
So the
Playaway Camp.
It's a puzzle game, I believe.
Yeah, it's alright. It's kind of like a puzzle.
You gotta figure out how to kill these kids in a certain amount of turns, if I remember right.
Ah,
And so the PS Plus games available October 6th through November 2nd is Vampire, VAMPYR, and Need for Speed
man.
Payback.
I might get
And
that
that's
one.
it.
And that's it. Yeah, they only do 2 a month. It's not a great great selection there by PlayStation this month. They are
I might download the Vampire game. I've never played it.
Okay, so on that note, do you want to go through the big? I'm going to go through the big game releases coming up this week for October, for the beginning of October.
Oh, we got a lot. Crash Bandicoot.
There's a lot of big ones.
Bandicoot.
So
It's
October
about time.
1st, we have got Hazmat Hijinks Total Meltdown for the PC, Little Big Workshop for the Switch, Orange Blood for the PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch. Super Mario Brothers
What's that?
35 comes out on October 1st.
Oh, yeah.
Warsaw for the Switch, Wise Origin for the Switch.
Indiana?
Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time comes out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on October 2nd.
No Switch.
No Switch yet. Let's Sing Queen for the PS4 and Xbox One.
Ooh.
Star Wars Squadrons for the PC, PS4, and Xbox One on October 2nd. Warsaw for the Xbox One on October 2nd. October 5th, we've got Foregone for the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. October 6th, Baldur's Gate 3 comes to Stadia and PC. Nickelodeon.
Yeah, fuck you guys. That game should be on consoles. I want to play that so bad.
This is the game I'm looking forward
Just go buy
to.
a PlayStation.
This is the game I'm looking forward to. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 2 Grand Prix comes out for the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on October 6th.
Just stick to Mario Kart, man.
Overcrowd, a Commute 'em Up PC game on October 6th. Blastin' PC VR on October 8th. Game Dev Tycoon comes out on the Switch on October 8th. Iconfell for the PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on October 8th. Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath All Hallows Eve Skin Pack comes out for all consoles on October 8th.
Ooh.
Ride 4 comes out on all consoles on October 8th. The Uncertain Light at the End on PC on October 8th. Ben 10 Power Trip comes out on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch on October 9th. And also on October 9th, FIFA 21 comes out for the PC, PS4, and Xbox One. And The Survivalists on October 9th, PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. That's the first half. I can get through the rest of them next week. We've still got a lot to... Jesus Christ, there's a lot to
Oh,
So we've got the big ones, obviously. Super Mario Brothers 35, Crash Bandicoot 4.
Oh, yeah.
We got two big games coming out here in the next couple days that we'll definitely be checking out and trying and doing.
what's Super Mario 35? Who wants to elaborate on
You don't know what that is?
that? How do you
Sweet
not?
leaping Jesus. All right, so Super Mario 35 is basically kind of how Tetris 99 was, where you have a bunch of people playing, except you played the original Mario Brothers with 34 other people, and you gotta try to be the last one alive, and you can hit people with turtle shells from your screen to other people's screens and all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be great.
It sounds like a
I
blast,
just want to
definitely.
explain in case somebody wasn't listening, like say a few weeks ago or last week.
Okay.
Also,
Anyway.
there's new games. I think we talked about it, but Donkey Kong 2, Diddy's Kong Revenge or whatever is out for the
Diddy's
Switch right now.
Kong.
That's out. I played a little bit of that. The game's hard as hell too, just like Donkey Kong is. Yeah. Were you gonna say something?
Yeah. I was gonna say, Crash Bandicoot, Sean. Last time when they made that Crash Bandicoot trilogy game, it came out on PS4 and Xbox One, and then a year later it came out on the Switch. So
Yeah, well,
I figured that's probably what's gonna happen with this one. Maybe a year later.
I want it to happen.
I know.
What are you laughing at? Yeah, you.
I'm gonna get it for PlayStation for PlayStation 4 because I associate Crash Bandicoot with PlayStation.
I associate Crash Bandicoot with fun, so I'll get it on whatever the fuck I want. So, man, those were the days watching you and Ryan play Crash 3 and dying. Those death scenes were the best part. Also, riding on the tiger. That was fun too. Good times.
So, Nathan, I have some AEW wrestling video game news.
Oh, yeah.
So they have filed for 2 trademarks. One's called All Elite Wrestling Elite General Manager and Elite GM. But it seems like they're for what the trademarks are for mobile and cellular phones.
No! Goddamn mobile games.
Yeah. It's a little bit ridiculous.
What's wrong with mobile games?
Time wasting sons of bitches.
But yeah, so so that's a little bit of wrestling and video game news, but that's about all I've got this week, guys. There wasn't a lot of news other than the PS5 and the Microsoft stuff and the Amazon stuff.
Yeah, I didn't have much Nintendo news.
Yeah, there wasn't. Nintendo hadn't done much today. They're just kind of. Put this back in. Apparently, we have only 9 minutes to go in this podcast and then in this Zoom meeting. Apparently, I think Sean doesn't have upgraders. I don't know. It's weird because when I do these, I have time, or I don't have. It says we have like a time limit, and then other times it doesn't. So I don't know. Anyway.
Well, that's weird.
Anyway, we're going off here. I
don't think our listeners give 2 shits about that.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot we were recording for a second. So next week, I hope to have played Tell Me Why at least a little bit to be able to talk about that game. I'm really looking forward to playing it. I have to wait for my internet to download it, which could be 2 weeks. Who knows?
I'm gonna review Crash, and actually, Sean, you should review one of them.
I'll review Crash. Aha.
Okay, I'll do Super Mario 35.
All right.
And then, also Tony Hawk. I'm gonna do Tony Hawk too.
You're gonna do Tony Hawk game?
Since we play skater games.
All right. So expect a trifecta of reviews next week.
When's Crash come out again?
The first, second.
Okay. I do that.
We'll have a trifecta of reviews plus any major news that comes out. We'll obviously touch on and maybe some other fun stuff if we think of topics to do. As always, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can watch the video version of this fiasco that we did. Not very pretty, but it's a video if you would rather do that instead of subscribing on a podcast. You can catch this on
Who
any
even watches stuff anymore?
You can catch this on every major
I
podcasting
do.
site. Every major podcasting site, Spotify, Stitcher, all the other ones.
Stitcher.
All the other ones, they're in. Check them out. Just search SSS Pod or search for Suplexes, Scores, and Save Points. You'll find us. As always, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and our YouTube channel at Sabrai ENT. The rest of these two dudes don't do social media, so I have to, pull the brunt of all that.
Yeah, I'm not cool enough for it.
Okay, so I think that's gonna do it. This was a fun one. You guys have anything else to say before we end this thing?
Buy these; they're delicious. The Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Not a sponsor.
Dr. Pepper, sponsor me. I drink it every day.
Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor. So for Nathan and Sean, I am Ryan, reminding you to always score if you can, save if you must, but always suplex when necessary.
Peace and love.